Hello, my name's Joellen Litz, and I want to welcome you back to Joellen's Kitchen, where we make Pennsylvania Dutch recipes. Today we're going to make a shepherd's pie, and I'm just going to simply start by spraying a pie plate, and it doesn't have to be a pie plate, any kind of a baking pan will do. I already cooked off a pound of hamburger, so I'm going to place that in the bottom. I also chopped half of a medium onion, and that gives about 3/4 of a cup of onions that I'm going to sprinkle on there. I have them chopped up. And then I also cut up some celery heart, and I have 3/4 of a cup of celery. I'm going to sprinkle that in there. And I cut up half of a 1-pound bag of carrots. Now it measures 2/3 of a cup, but there's a lot of airspace in there. And I cut them in half lengthwise, or just those little baby carrots, because I like those. And then I'm going to add some pepper to taste. And about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to sprinkle that on. I have a can of diced tomatoes. This is a 1-pound 12-ounce or 28-ounce can of tomatoes. And I'm going to pour those on. I just like the tomatoes. And we're going to spread those out. And then next you want to put potatoes on top, mashed potatoes that is. Now you can make them from scratch. You can make the kind that come in a box and you add milk and water, or you can get those kind that I'm going to use today, which basically are already made and they're cold in the refrigerator, and you can just spoon them out and put them across the top of your shepherd's pie. Or if you have leftover potatoes, please, by all means, use those up. But the point is, you want to get some mashed potatoes on the top, and I just like to spread them out. And you add as many or as little as you like. Now this happens to be half of a container of potatoes, because I have one of these in the oven already baking. So when we get this one done, you'll be able to see right away how they come out of the oven. And you want to have them brown just a little bit, and I also top it off with a couple of pieces of American cheese. But I only put those on about the last 10 minutes so they melt and kind of goop down over, and it makes it taste really good. And if you don't like cheese, you don't add the cheese. It's that simple. Okay, so we have our shepherd's pie just about ready to go in the oven. The only thing I want to add is a little bit of butter. I think it makes it extra tasty if you have a little bit of margarine or butter on top. And I think I'm putting about 2 tablespoons on here all together. And just spread it out. And then I like to fold a piece of aluminum foil in half and make a tent over this to bake it. So I'm going to go over here to my cook stove. It's a gas stove if you haven't been joining us before, and get my finished pie out, and we'll show that to you. Oh yes. As you can see, the cheese and the potatoes are browned just beautifully, and it's boiling a bit. Let's put the other one in the oven with the aluminum foil tent. We can cut some of this and taste it. It's mighty hot. Okay. Tastes so good. Quick and easy, easy peasy. Use up leftovers if you have them, and if you don't, you start fresh. Simple as that. Use up tomatoes from your garden. Happens to be between Thanksgiving and Christmas right now, so I don't have any leftovers, and I'm just using canned goods or fresh from the market. Thank you.